Hi there, Prairie Plant Girl here. Well, I'm out in the garden this morning. I'm hoping to get a lot of peppers harvested. I have a lot of peppers that are turning color, getting ripe. I don't know how you can see these guys here. So my little peppers, I'm gonna make some marinated peppers off of these. I'm not sure how many jalapenos I have there, probably a few more that I can cook up or freeze. I have a lot of hot peppers that I want to get going so I can get some pickled hot peppers made and just kind of clean out the peppers and get as much as I can off of them right now. I don't think they'll produce a whole lot more. We're now into the beginning of September, so really my days are numbered here in the garden. We could have a frost anytime in the next few weeks here, but I'd like to get as much as I can collected out of here right now, just to get a good start on that. And it's going to be something like 35 the next few days. So that's Celsius, and that's pretty hot here for us. At least it's not as humid as it has been most of the summer, so that's nice at least. But I think I'll spend a lot of time in the kitchen in the next few days in the afternoons, and it'd be nice to have some produce to be working on while I'm in there. So I thought I'd just bring you along. I'm just gonna pick as many peppers as I can today. And if you're interested in any of the recipes that I'll be working on, I have a playlist of pepper recipes for preserving peppers, and I'll put that in the comments down below, in the description down below for you, and you can check that out. Lots of great recipes there. But for now, let's just get starting on picking some peppers before it gets too hot, because I also need to water the garden still. These are my little mini bell peppers. And they're fabulous. They're just a nice size for doing like marinated peppers with. And anything that's changed color or even turning color, I'm going to just take. So even if it has just the slightest hint of changing, I'm going to take it to it's funny, I have two plants in each pot, and somehow I wound up with one plant that's all yellow, all orange, and one that's all red. And they were just out of a mixed package. So how I wound up doing that, I have no idea. So that's the mini bell mix. Now I have some that are labeled as sweet lipstick, but they look like these little red bell peppers, so I'm going to pick some of these as well. Here's my sweet lipstick. This is what it should look like, this shape of a pepper. This plant isn't looking that healthy actually. But then there's a plant beside it, and it has these little red guys on. Now these actually have a little tiny bit of heat to them, which is odd because sweet lipstick doesn't. So I don't know what I wound up with here, but I save my seeds sometimes, and I don't know if they've crossed with something or what happened, but they're an interesting little pepper, and they'll make a nice mix into some marinated pepper. And I have one more little sweet lipstick that's ripe, well, half ripe, I guess, over on another plant, so I'll take that one as well. So I've also picked a couple of peppers off of my candy cane plant. So this candy cane pepper plant has this variegation on the leaf here, and then the peppers have a variegation to them as well. It's not quite as obvious when the fruit gets ripe, but I picked this one that's starting to ripen, but you can really see the variegation right there. And this will ripen more on the counter inside. So very nice plant. These are nice sweet pepper, really yummy, just kind of snacking pepper. There's a few more on the plant here. Another large one over here. I'm not sure how well you can see it through all the leaves. And another larger one over here. So, and lots of little ones. So hopefully they mature and fill out more. Let's see what's on my early prolifics. These are just a bell pepper. Look at that guy. 5 early prolifics, some really nice size ones and a couple smaller. There are a few more in the smaller range here on the plants still. Lots on the plants, lots of peppers on the plants still. So there's going to be a lot of these to come in yet, but I'd like to see them get a little bit bigger. And I haven't ever had any of these actually get to, I don't think I've had any that have changed color. So I'd kind of like to leave some and hopefully get them to change color a little bit and just to taste them that way. But they're a nice green bell pepper the way they are. I find them a little bit thinner walled than like your California Wonder or King of the North. So these are my California Wonder. Really big one here. Look at that. So you compare that with the early prolific. They have a slightly different shape, I feel like. Maybe not, but the California Wonders, it's a lot firmer pepper than this. Like I could easily squeeze and squish this, whereas the California Wonder takes a lot more effort. So just a thicker pepper. Another big one back here. Nice peppers. So there's a couple more smaller peppers on this plant, but getting to the end of them. And it looks like the King of the North don't have anything worth picking right now. I have a beautiful Antohi Romanian pepper. You can't see it here, so let's get it off. This is a smaller one. I had a larger one last night. I made a bowl up with just some like black beans and rice and veggies and tzatziki. One of these went in it. They're nice, sweet pepper. I just really enjoy these raw. Yeah, I had a larger, probably about half again larger last night, and that's about the size I usually get. Nice peppers. And then I want to get these banana peppers, get as many of these off of here as I can because they'll be great for making pickles. And then I'm gonna have to get a different bucket to go get the hot peppers because I don't want to get them mixed up. I do have some shishitos. I might pick a few shishitos while I'm over here, but we'll get these bananas off of here too. This one got caught up in the string that's holding the plant to the stake. It's kind of crazy. So you can see the banana pepper will change color, but once they aren't looking so green and looking more yellow, I take them. Yeah, the rest are looking pretty green still. So I'll leave those. I'm gonna grab the couple shishitos. And I've let some of these have gone red on me and stayed really tiny. So I'm not sure what's happening with them. But I think there's a few shishitos that I think are nicer green. But the red ones will be fine. They'll just add a bit more kick. And I'll put these in with this bucket of peppers. I know what they are. They're easy to distinguish from the other sweet peppers. That one's been nibbled on by something. And I'll probably just fry these in a fairly dry pan and make up a little aioli. And have that for a little snack, a side dish to my lunch today. I think I saw a couple more in here. Oh, there's lots more. So there's the shishitos. Oops, a couple red ones mixed in. I don't know if you can see the red ones there. But that'll be a nice little treat today. So I grabbed another basket and I'm gonna go and through these plants. Now I have these 3 plants here that were from a package from the Atlantic Pepper Seed Company, and it's just called Cheap Sweet Annum, and it's just basically a mix of seeds that have dropped on the floor, and they just pick them up. It's any random selection, and they package them up and sell them that way, and they sell them for cheap. I almost think these are banana peppers, and I'm gonna put them in this basket, but I think I'm gonna take these 3 varieties. So this one plant I'm pretty sure is banana peppers. This one I have no idea what it is, and they're still pretty green, and they're not huge. So I'm just gonna wait and see. They almost look like they could be some sort of banana pepper too. And then I have this really interesting one back here. I'll maybe get you a better shot of it, but they're growing a real squat pepper. And I'm just gonna leave these and see what they turn into. They're a real squat pepper. So I'll leave those. But these, yeah, I think this is just another banana pepper. Got one that's kind of old here. Take this guy off. But I still don't know exactly what kind of peppers these are, but they're kind of interesting to look at. I can see a few more jalapenos in here, so I'm just gonna go through this row. I have 2 kinds, one that's just labeled jalapeno mild and one that's labeled Monet. And I'm just gonna go through, cut them all, and pop them in my basket. So that's what I got for jalapenos, and now we're on to the hot peppers. So this side has my Hungarian Hot Wax and my Sugar Rush Peach. Look at these Sugar Rush Peach. Aren't these just beautiful peppers? Just gorgeous, gorgeous. So I have lots of both here. This is what'll be making, it'll be bulking out my hot pickled peppers, or pickled hot peppers. So I'm just gonna go through here and get lots of these. So I'll start down there with the Hungarian Hot Wax and just make my way down. So let's check out the Hungarian Hot Wax. The Hungarian Hot Wax peppers look a lot like a banana pepper, so that's why I switched baskets. They're very similar in look and shape to a banana pepper. This one is starting to ripen and get that darker color, but I'm fine picking them yellow. They'll work just well that way. Look at how big this one got. It's huge. The Hungarian Hot Wax has a bite, but it's not an extremely hot pepper in my opinion, but everyone's tolerance of that is different. Get the rest of the Sugar Rush Peach. We're hanging right over to here. Grab a few right now. These are a beautiful pepper. The smell when you're cutting them is just phenomenal. They, I find, have a lot more heat than the Hungarian Hot Wax, so if you find the Hungarian Hot Wax a little hot, this is really going to be hot to the tongue. These are actually, when they're green, I can just eat them right off the plant, but when they get to this stage, that's too much for me. There's still lots on the plant that are quite yellow. I didn't check what I need for my recipe, so if I find I need more, I'll take these. These are just starting to turn that I just cut here. There's some that are still quite yellow. So if I need more, there's lots on here that I could just grab these and they'll still work. But I may as well leave them and let them mature if I can. Another plant yet to go. Oof. Not sure what happened to that one, but we don't want that. bunch back in there. I don't know if you can see them through all the leaves. I haven't pruned my peppers much this year. I'm usually better about it. I just haven't. I haven't kept up this year. They don't seem to mind. So again, lots on here that are still ripening, but I think I got everything that's ripe or turning. So we'll go with that for now, and I can always come back and get more later. Wow. Oops, I'm dropping them out of this basket. That's a really good pepper harvest. I am really happy with that. So I'll definitely be able to get those pickled peppers done that I want to do. Like I said, I'll have to check the recipe again, just see how many I have. But I know I have lots here, and I have lots left on the plants that I could still use if I need. So I'll get that done today. And I think I have enough of those little peppers to do some marinating. And I'll probably just wash and slice up the bell peppers and freeze them. And I'll have them to use whenever I want later on. And the shishitos will be part of my lunch today. So I'm off to the kitchen to get this started. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Oh, and don't forget to check out, if you want to see the recipes to the things I've talked about. I don't have the Shishito Peppers on there. Greta's Garden has a great video. I'll maybe put a link to that. But everything else that I've talked about today has a link in the playlist I'll put below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.